So thank you very much, Iona, for volunteering your time to share your success story after studying with Fife College. So I'll hand over to you for a little introduction and then we'll get on with the questions.
Okay. So I'm Iona. I'm 22 years old and I'm currently studying my BA in Learning Difficulties and Disabilities. And I previously have done my HND in Additional Support Needs with Fife College. And I'm also currently working as an inclusion assistant with Fife College.
Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, so we'll just run through the questions. The first one is, how did you know what your next step was going to be? Was it work or into further education?
Well, I didn't actually. So I left high school at 18 with no ambitions whatsoever. My time in statutory education wasn't the most nurtured, didn't enjoy it. I didn't academically thrive. So I left high school with the notion of I was going to go straight into work. And then I couldn't get a job because I only had 5 hires and no previous experience. So then I managed to get work as work experience, but then I ended up not enjoying working in retail. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to go try education again, but I'm a bit scared. So I did H&C events management as my first course. And then I realized I wasn't stupid. I just had no confidence. And then after doing H&C events, I realized I was the person that went to events, didn't plan them. And I thought, oh no, what I'm going to do. So I eventually came to the notion that I would like to help people who were like me, who just had literally no confidence, needed a bit more nurturing in their learning. So I thought, why not? Just go for it. So then I applied for H&C Additional Support Needs and I got in, but then I had tons of problem with funding because I already had a H&C, but I managed to wangle my way around it. And I'm here doing my degree. So that's pretty much it.
Fantastic. Amazing. And what would your advice be to someone that's just starting out?
Just believe in yourself. Just do it. Didn't think about it. Don't worry about other factors. Just, you know what? You want to do it, just do it. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise.
Amazing. I love that. And what was the most enjoyable moment of your course? So it's up to you which course you want to refer to.
The HND is probably passing it. It was a really good course, but it was quite a heavy course. Like the coursework itself was a little bit heavier. So eventually when it comes near to the end and you've just finished everything, that's probably the most enjoyable part. But another enjoyable part was definitely meeting new people, working in groups and stuff like that. Definitely socializing. I'm quite a social bird.
Yeah, I'm the same. Perfect. And do you use the skills you learned in college in your new role?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if I didn't do my H&C and did my work placement, I probably wouldn't have had this job anyway. That's how I got it. So yeah, definitely every day.
Brilliant. And did having the HND qualification make the process of job hunting or promotion within an existing company easier?
To an extent, yeah, because with the H&D you do get work experience, and that's what most employers do definitely value more is work experience. So definitely, I did lose my job at the start of this year due to the pandemic, and I've managed to get it back. So obviously I was looking for other work, but the problem is my work is obviously with young adults, and most jobs in education is with children. And so I kept getting to the interviews, but they were like, oh yeah, sorry, you didn't get a job because you don't have much experience with children. But yeah, definitely, I think if I didn't have the qualifications, I probably wouldn't even got to the interview stage at least. And I managed to get my job back anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. Good news anyway.
Yeah.
And can I ask, what obstacles, if any, did you discover when trying to find employment, even though you had completed your course, and how did you resolve this?
Definitely just experience not in the right fields. I think it was my main problem, especially trying to get into education just in general, because most of education is with children and young people, not really adults or anything like that. So that was definitely a bit more difficult. But I have got a plan B set up if I do end up losing my work again or whatever. My plan is to do volunteering in my local primary school as like a PSA. So that's my plan if it happens again.
And that would then give you experience for, yeah, fantastic. I love a plan B. I really do. And was it a huge change for you when you left college?
Definitely, yeah, because all of a sudden you're from one educational facility and then all of a sudden you're part of two, because I'm doing my degree through Fife College, but I'm getting my degree with Abertay. So I have now 2 student accounts, I have 2 student websites I have to go on to get information, and oh yeah, it's a bit of a guddle, but it's doable. You just got to try and remember 2 student IDs now, which is hard.
Yeah, I know, it's hard enough remembering one.
Yeah.
Fab. And did you do any other courses, training or volunteering to help you get the job that you're in?
No, definitely not. No, I'm busy enough with this.
Perfect. And how do you stay motivated?
Oh, motivations, I think, is personal to each individual. But I think for me, I just wanted to prove everybody wrong who ever put me down. Because growing up, I was always, oh, Iona's really timid, she's really quiet, she's not got much confidence, and she's not doing very well. And I was like, well, maybe if you nurtured my learning a bit more, maybe I would have done a bit better. So I was like, nah, I'm just going to prove all the teachers wrong. So that's what keeps me motivated, thinking of all those teachers. Me down.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that at all. And do you still feel the same about your chosen career path?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, after doing the events course, I was like, yeah, nah, this is not for me. So definitely, I really enjoy it. So that's the main thing.
Amazing. And just the last two questions now. So I've got, what is the biggest hurdle you had to overcome after leaving college, and how did you overcome this?
Biggest hurdle? I think, I don't know, one of the biggest hurdles, I think, just in general, maybe not so much for leaving college, but in general, is I've got a lot of underlying health problems that affects me every day. So I think one of the biggest hurdles is just trying to mask that and just keep going. Especially when you leave college, all of a sudden you don't have those really nice lecturers saying, oh, don't worry about it, you're fine. At university is, you must get this handed in, and you're like, what? So yeah, I think definitely it's trying to sort of pretend everything's okay when it's maybe not every day, and trying to get everything done is definitely a big hurdle when you go up to degree level, because there's no leniency. This is it. That's definitely one of my huge hurdles at the moment.
Perfect, thank you. And if someone is considering retraining or exploring a career change, given what's going on with COVID-19, what would your advice be to them?
Maybe try and get work experience first to make sure you actually want to do the career change. And if you have to do qualifications, maybe contact funding to make sure you're actually going to get funded, because I had a lot of fights trying to get funded for the HNC additional support needs. So yeah, just try it out first. Don't jump in head first. Just have a wee dibble in the water and then go, yeah, you know what, I think I will.
I think that's very sound advice. I like that advice. Because like you say, you might get halfway through something and realise this is not.
I didn't go straight into HNC events. Like, I wish I didn't do that. But I still have a qualification, which is handy either way.
That's it. And the confidence and things that you did gain tools and things from.
Exactly.
No, fantastic advice. Well, thank you so much, Iona, for your time.